Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. Etisalat Zain deal comes to an end. The coin gets new tenants. And US seeks closer trade ties with Brazil. Let's look at the equity markets first. The UAE Bourse started the first trading day of the new week with a plus. The DFM General Index rose 2.6% today to close at 1,509 points. Biggest gainer was the real estate sector, with Arab Tech Holdings surging 9.2%. Drake and Skull rose 6.2%. Emaar Properties by 3.9%, and reason being news of the Saudi king investing $93 billion into the country's infrastructure. Also, shares of the UAE's developers gain on the back of these headlines. 252 million shares were traded, valued at 390 million dirhams. And over in the capital, the ADX gained 0.7% to close at 2,602 points, with the real estate sector, like in Dubai, posting the strongest gains. Alder Properties rose 3.9%, even more so Sura Real Estate, which gained 4.8%. Index heavyweight Etisalat rose only marginally by 0.5%. The Middle East's biggest telecoms company ended talks to buy a 46% controlling stake in Kuwait-based Zain, citing a disagreement among shareholders as one of its main reasons. More about that later. 110 million shares were traded on the ADX today, valued at 142 million dirhams. And now let's look at the GCC markets, with some posting strong gains today. Take a close look at the Saudi benchmark index. As I just said, Saudi stocks rose sharply today after King Abdullah ordered unprecedented economic benefits worth nearly $100 billion. And now to our top stories. Etisalat's bid to buy a 46% stake in Kuwaiti telecoms company Zain for $12 billion has officially come to an end. Etisalat officials said in a statement that in light of the broad due diligence carried out by the Abu Dhabi-based telecoms operator and due to a lack of consensus in the board of Zain, the conditional offer is not valid anymore. Setbacks for Etisalat included a complicated deal structure, payment delays and differences within the shareholder group. The coin, a 23-story circular office tower built by Alder Properties in Abu Dhabi and which is formerly known as HQ, is now attracting tenants. ABB, a Swedish power and automation technology company, has leased 3 floors for a total of more than 6,000 square meters in the disc-shaped building, Alder Properties announced. With the new tenant, HQ is about 60% leased, according to property agents. The first tenants are expected to move in next month. Alder started seeking tenants in 2009 but had trouble finding suitable ones. $45.5 billion is being invested into ports across the MENA region this year. That's according to the Kuwaiti Financial Center, also called Markaz. The asset management company said over $38 billion was invested into the region's ports up to the year 2008. The same amount in 2009, and also last year there has been continued positive growth across the MENA region, despite 2010 being a difficult financial year. The UAE is responsible for 61% of trade volumes across the GCC. Its ports recorded a 13% increase in volumes between 2004 and 2008. And in our fast financial news, Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank announced the launch of its Tashjiya initiative today to encourage its partners, suppliers and stakeholders to increase their commitment to community development and Emiratization. The initiative will raise awareness for corporate social responsibility and the development of young Emirati talents. It will be a key criteria when evaluating all suppliers, vendors, consultants and service providers to the bank. Organizations with higher levels of community development commitment will be placed in a preferred position to partner ADIB. Abu Dhabi's non-oil economy is forecast to make up 2/3 of the country's GDP by 2030, growing by 8.5% annually. That's according to Ahmed Abu Gaida, Director of Economic Planning at the Abu Dhabi Department of Economic Development. He sees the capital as a location of choice for global industrial projects. Dubai's economy is expected to rise by up to 5% this year. That's according to the Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The tourism and the trade sector will be the main contributors to the strong performance. And some more statistics for you. Prices for food, transport and housing in Abu Dhabi rose by 3.1% in February compared to the same period last year, according to the Emirates Statistics Center. Inflation rose 0.1% compared to January. The food and drink sector was the largest contributor to the rise, followed by housing, water, electricity and fuel. The main cause for the increase, though, was a rise in rents. And after the break, we will run you through what's making the headlines in international business today. See you after the break.